Hello there, and welcome to this, the 14th episode in my quest to play all of Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That means to play each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a score of 25,000 points. Today we are moving to the commune of Kongsvinger. Now, Kongsvinger commune is home to the town of the same name. It's nestled on the border between Norway and Sweden, and it's also where the longest river in Norway, Glomma, makes a sharp bend from its north-south direction to going east-west. Also, Kongsvinger is an old fortress town, an old stronghold against Swedish invasions back in the day. Not that it was very effective at that, but I've been here once, and that was actually last summer. I visited the fortress, which was very nice with lovely views of the town and the river valley below. But that does not mean that I in any way am well familiar with the rest of the commune, which should be long roads through woods and ample opportunity to get lost. But before I go and get lost in the woods of Kongsvinger, let's have a look at facts about the commune. Okay, let's see what Kongsvinger has in store for us. It would be nice to play some urban environments for once, but I'm fairly sure we'll find ourselves neck deep in woods. Not quite. Okay, rural setting, but this doesn't seem impossible. So, tiny house over here. I've got lots of houses over there, so this must be on the outskirts of Kongsvinger. So we're heading south. And okay, so we're definitely in the outskirts of town. Let's see if we can find the name of this road. Storgaten, Main Street, or High Street. And Volgata. Okay, so that would be... This should be very close to the fortress, actually. I wonder... Just gonna go and have a... Yes, it is. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they've have taken Geoguessr up to the fortress proper, which is a shame. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of it. Oh, that's such a shame. It's such a nice spot, but it's beyond this building. This is a museum. Huh. How about that being put right next to where I was this summer? And no, if it isn't the buildings, it's the trees. Well, it's a shame, but at least that... Huh, how about that? Yeah, I actually parked over here. Well, now it would be rather embarrassing to miss, but I think I'm well capable of doing that. So, I've shown so before. So here's Volgata and Storgata. I guess we're somewhere here when we go back to where we started. So this is a little tricky. I think that is that house over there. And I guess this would be that building. What on earth is that? It kind of looks like, almost looks like the house has been sort of just flopped onto the ground sideways, but no. They probably put a little more thought into it than that. Just gonna, yeah, this is definitely the place. So, okay, so it looks like I need to do some counting, and this could be well fraught with danger in terms of making the score. There's a road going in up there, and I think that's the one we will have to go by, although there is a slight bend, and it's going up there. So I could just go out on a limb and say that we're about here. Doesn't seem horribly wrong. I would like to get a count though. The trouble is, this is a fairly wide pocket, so I think I would have to count my way to the lower edge of this crossroads. But let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, what happened there? Oh, okay, 6, and we changed seasons. Okay, so 6, and then we go to the next road, which is miles away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that it? No, it's not. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's that way. A road, rather. So, 26 and 6, 32. Oh, that will be a little too large. So I'll have to go with this. The middle is about there. And that is 18. This is 9. We got 4.5. And 6 about there. Which I guess is pretty much where I put the marker down in the first place. So we'll give that a go. That's fairly successful, I would say. A meter. Now this is more what I expected, although, yeah, there is quite a bit of farming going on in this area as well. Let's see, someone left their pallets on the side of the road. Don't know what they grow here. Could be potatoes for all I know. Let's see, so this is Westwoods and Eastwoods. I think, well, we can just check up the road here a little bit. Well, actually, we're coming up to the crossroads. Excellent. And a fairly substantial one at that. So here it says Østmarka, Granli, Åbogen, Rauhella, and that road 22 kilometers to Østmarka, and then it's Granli and Åbogen. Okay. Does this road have a... No, it does not have a number, but it's called Østmarkavägen, the road to Østmarka. Good. Liergård, i.e. Lier Farm. And this is the 2. Okay, so the 2 runs here. And Østmarka is here. Åbogen is there. Granli is there. And yeah, we have Rauhellavägen, the road to Rauhella. It's that way that we came from. It's called the Rauhella, which would mean something like the red outcropping of stone or something. Okay, so let's find our way back to these pallets. Almost there. There we are. Okay, let's see if we can find anything to get our bearings on. So the road is going directly west, so we're not going to have much help out of that. No, let's see, we're going to zoom in there. So that is the farm we're looking at. And I think I will have to count between bends. So we can count between that bend and this bend. That might work. Another thing that might work. No, that won't work because I don't have any north-south reference. It's just the field and just trees. So we'll have to count between the bends. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. Okay. So it's 4 to that and 4 to this bend. And then we'll go to that bend because that seems to be more distinct than this one. But we can see about that as we go along. So 4 to that one bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I can count to the house as well. Why don't I do that? Let's do that instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 we are right smack on that one. And if I go to 10, I'm right on the south wall. Let's go for 10 and 4. So 10 will be right on the edge of that building. So like so. So midway between there and there is about here. So 10 and 4 is 14, so that's 7. And then we got 3.5 here. And 4 would be about there. Nine meters away. Good. And here we have the name of a road. Langsettvägen. Okay, the Long Settlement Road. And I'm glad we're plonked on that because this could have been a nightmare without. Okay, so this is eastwards into the woods and westwards into the woods. And I have absolutely no idea what would be the best way to go, but let's go westwards and see what we find. Okay, that's just dangerous bend. Damholvägen, and the road to Damhol. Well, it's interesting that these roads actually have names, because most rural roads don't. But here we have a name coming up. Lundersäter. Oh, and it's the first day of school. Huh. How about that? Let's go and see if we can find the school. Just for the heck of it. What does it say here? Oh, it's a Montessori school. Right. Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic on the road right now. And we're on the 202. Okay. And on the 202 through Lundersäter. Now, Lundersäter is, let's see, where's that again? I think Lundersäter is here we are. Lundersäter. And we were also, here is the Montessori school of Finnskogen. So the area around here, around between sort of here-ish, on the border between Norway and Sweden, is called Finnskogen, the forest of the Finns. named for people that came migrating into here like 300 to 400 years ago, and would set up slash and burn farms. And they had their own very unique culture, and there's still some people who hail from them in this area. Unfortunately, they were subjected to a lot of discrimination throughout history, until being recognized more recently as, well, actual humans. Let's see, with basic human rights. So it was Langsetvägen, was it? Here we go, Langsetvägen. And we are, I would say that we're about here. That cannot be horribly wrong. Like so. 2 meters away. Okay. More civilization, actually, and that is a very red house. That looks like a road sign. Let's see what that says. Vardaldammen, the Vardald pond or dam. And we have a road here called the Tullovägen. And some whitefish river attraction. This little design here means that it's something worth going to have a look at. Vardaldamvägen. Do I see a more substantial road down here, or was just wishful thinking? I think we go for calling that wishful thinking. Åserudholtvägen. Let's elaborate. Okay. Now I know there is something called Vardalsjön, but I don't, i.e. the Vardal Lake, but I think that's too... Oh, wait a minute, Vardalskogen and the Vardal Lake. Well, here we go. Okay, could we be somewhere around here? Vardaldamvägen Tullov. Oh, look at this. Huh. And the Mittandersfors Road, which I guess is named for this place in Sweden. Well, how about that? So, where were we? We were... Yeah, where were we? Here we are. And we can see houses. Okay. Back to the house we started at. So here we are on a bend, and we're coming up to another bend. I guess it's this house. No, wait a minute. It's probably that one. In that case... So this house... Don't try to be too clever now. Let's see, that must be that. And that ought to be that. So... That... No, that doesn't add up. That house is not facing the right way. This house is... But yeah, it could well be that house. Because it's sort of aligned with this garage, but... There are houses coming up behind here, aren't there? Isn't there? No, there actually aren't any houses on this side of the road. Well, here we have a rather substantial little farm. Okay, so that is that. And directly north will take us just past the side of the house. So we move this house into the margin of the map and leave a little gap to allow for that meter or two. And then we place the marker there. Let's see. It's funny how the marker stays on the road until the very last zoom in stage, and then suddenly just jumps out. I wonder what sort of algorithm makes that happen. Okay, Let's try that. 3 meters away from the correct location. Right. It's been easy so far, but and it looks like it might even be easy to this as well, because here we have another house to go from. And now we are at a small village called Åbogen. And what is this then? Ah, we're just on the border of a commune. So here's Eidskog commune, with the black grouse on its coat of arms. And here's Kongsvinger. So we would put just on the margin of the map. Well, let's see. So Eidskog is over here. Here's Åbogen. And we were driving along the railroad and crossing a river. So, but it wasn't here, apparently, because we're missing a house. Let's see, so I'm looking more or less due north. And we got this little road off to the side here. No. No, this is not it, because the road does a curve that way. But it must be down here. It sort of has to be here. But it doesn't match what I'm seeing there. And that bridge I went to... Wait, I'm confusing myself. This bridge was down here, so we are on the other side of the bridge, way over here. And here we have a slight misalignment issue again. That could prove costly. We had that before when I played the Høyanger map, where stuff was not placed correctly. And I have a feeling these buildings are slightly out of position, all right. So the question is it the road or is it the buildings that are misaligned? On the other hand, I don't think they are terribly misaligned. So this would be the eastern, that would be that corner of the house. So if I put it down there, if the road is situated correctly here, then we might get lucky, but we might also, due to possible misalignment on the map, be off with just enough meters. But I hope not. Let's see. Railroad track, straight road, lake, 7 meters away. Ha! Well, that was actually quite easy. That was missed by 22 meters overall. I am very happy with that. Well, Kongsvinger proved to be a lot simpler than I ever imagined it to be. But just shows how your expectations can be completely wrong. Let's see what the expectations will be like when I play the next map. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.